Welcome to our Books Summary channel, Explore Books.
Today, we will get a summary of another new book.
The History of the Roman Empire, Introduction. The History of the Roman Empire by Tacitus is an acclaimed historical work that provides a detailed account of the reigns of the emperors from Augustus to Domitian. Tacitus, who lived from 56 to 117 AD, was a senator and historian in Rome and witnessed the reigns of several emperors. His work, written in the early 2nd century, is considered one of the greatest historical works of all time and is valued for its accuracy, attention to detail, and vivid descriptions of the events and personalities of the era. Book I. The first book of Tacitus' history opens with the death of Augustus and the ascension of Tiberius to the imperial throne. Tacitus portrays Tiberius as a cautious and suspicious ruler, who was hesitant to exercise his power and who became increasingly reclusive as he aged. Tacitus describes how Tiberius dealt with the rebellion of Germanicus, his adopted son, and how he ultimately succumbed to the influence of Sejanus, his powerful praetorian prefect. Tacitus then turns to the reign of Caligula, whom he portrays as a cruel and tyrannical ruler who was infamous for his extravagance and depravity. Tacitus provides a detailed account of the assassination of Caligula and the subsequent rise of Claudius, who Tacitus depicts as a weak and foolish ruler who was easily manipulated by his advisors. Book 2. In the second book of history, Tacitus focuses on the reign of Nero, whom he describes as a vain and ruthless ruler who was responsible for the murder of several prominent figures, including his mother and his wife. Tacitus also recounts Nero's persecution of Christians, which he describes in vivid and horrifying detail. Tacitus then turns to the reign of Galba, who was proclaimed emperor after Nero's suicide. Galba, however, was unable to gain the support of the army, and he was assassinated after only a few months in power. Tacitus then describes the rise of Otho, who ruled for a brief period before being defeated by Vitellius, a general who had the support of the army. Book 3. The third book of the history covers the year of the four emperors, a period of civil war in which four different men claimed the imperial throne. Tacitus begins with the reign of Vitellius, whom he portrays as a gluttonous and incompetent ruler who was more interested in feasting than in governing. Tacitus describes the military campaign of Vespasian, who was proclaimed emperor by his troops in Egypt and who ultimately defeated Vitellius in Rome. Tacitus then turns to the reign of Vespasian, who he depicts as a capable and successful ruler who was able to restore order to the empire after the chaos of the year of the four emperors. Tacitus describes Vespasian's military campaigns in Britain and Judea, as well as his efforts to rebuild Rome and improve the economy. Book 4. The fourth book of the history covers the reign of Domitian, who Tacitus portrays as a paranoid and tyrannical ruler who was increasingly despised by the people and the Senate. Tacitus describes Domitian's persecution of the aristocracy and his efforts to centralize power in the hands of the emperor. Tacitus also provides a detailed account of the revolt of the governor of Germany, which was ultimately put down by Domitian's general, Agricola. Tacitus describes Agricola's military campaigns in Britain and his efforts to improve the province, as well as his clashes with the corrupt and inefficient Roman bureaucracy. Conclusion. The History of the Roman Empire by Tacitus is a remarkable work of historical scholarship that provides a detailed and nuanced account of the reigns of the emperors from Augustus to Domitian. Tacitus is known for his vivid and evocative descriptions of events and personalities, as well as his careful attention to detail and accuracy. He also provides insightful commentary on the political and social context of the time, including the role of the military, the power struggles within the imperial court, and the changing relationship between the emperor and the Senate. One of the key themes that emerge from Tacitus' work is the tension between the ideals of the republic and the reality of imperial rule. Tacitus is critical of the emperors who he perceives as undermining the traditional values of the republic, including civic duty, moral virtue, and respect for the rule of law. He is also critical of the aristocracy, whom he sees as complicit in the erosion of these values. Another important theme in Tacitus' work is the impact of imperial rule on the provinces and the peoples who lived within them. Tacitus describes the military campaigns and conquests of the Roman Empire in vivid detail, but he is also sensitive to the human cost of these actions, including the displacement of populations, the destruction of cultural heritage, and the exploitation of resources. Overall, the history of the Roman Empire by Tacitus is a rich and complex work that provides valuable insight into the political, social, and cultural context of the Roman Empire. It is also a testament to the enduring power of history to illuminate the present and inspire future generations.
Thank you for visiting our channel, Explore Books. We hope you found the summary informative and helpful. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more updates. Happy reading!